back to our base now in Arizona. I'll put on some lights. It's a little bit dark here. There you go. So this is the yam that we bought from LA. We cut it up. My mother-in-law was telling me that you can actually put it in the freezer and it will last you long. Because if I just bought that big box of yam and try to just, eat it slowly, it probably will go bad after a couple months. So we cut it up. I'm going to put it in little Ziploc bags and put it in the freezer, and hopefully it will last long that way. It will be preserved for a much longer time. I guess you can choose to wash it or not wash it. I wash mine. But if you don't wash it, of course, when you bring it out of the freezer, you can quickly rinse it. This is after it's already cut up. So hopefully, it's well preserved all throughout the months. Oh, also this yam, I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys when I bought it. This is the new yam. The new yam is a little bit more softer. It's not as strong as the regular year-round yam. The new yam is usually available late July, August. That's when they start getting ready. And Igbo land is very important. That's when they start getting ready for August meeting and celebrating the New Yam Festival and all of that. This is what the yam looks like. I'll bag it up. I'll show you guys what it looks like back. We'll put it in the freezer and hopefully it will last as long. I'm hoping for this to last throughout the year. We'll see how we do. All bagged up. So this will cook a good yummy pot of yam, and it will last for about 2 days. Yeah, for my family, it's a family of 5. So this is what the bags looks like, and everything here will be going in a fridge. Not the fridge, but the freezer. And yeah, I'm amazed. 110 a box. If you're in LA, do yourself a favor, grab a box of yam. Well, you know what? LA people already know. They already know because they are the ones who the box of yams are sold to. They're the ones who buy it up. Here, yam is kind of touch and go. Sometimes there's yam available, most times there isn't. So I just kind of rushed at the opportunity. Actually, I had it in mind to get a box of yam. That was one of my goals when I went to LA. I wanted to buy a box of yam, and I'm glad I did. And now everything is going to be nicely frozen. Back to life as we know it. It was really fun, but I'm glad to be back to the home base. So guys, did my blood pressure check. I checked it at work. I'll insert a picture or the video if I can. Make sure there's no patient profile in the video. But what I did is I had some time at work, so I put the blood pressure cuff to check my blood pressure at work. The one I have at home now is a little bit faulty, so I think I'll be checking it at work if I can. Either on Fridays or on Sundays, but I'll figure out the days because those ones are very, very accurate. They are as accurate as we can get. Okay, so in terms of the blood pressure, we're still doing okay. I believe that my weight loss drives the pressure, okay? I feel like I have gained some. I haven't gained as much as where I was before. I don't know what it is. I feel like I have gained. I have not weighed myself. I don't want to go and weigh myself because I feel like it will get me very depressed. Because I was doing good for a while and all of a sudden, not really working out consistently. And not eating the healthiest. Whenever I travel, all the healthy eating kind of like goes to the back burner. I need to figure out a way to like make sure that I continue that healthy lifestyle whether or not I travel, because I do at least, like, especially to Nigeria, I travel once a year, but now I want to travel more, and I want to make sure that when I do travel that I'm still consistent with what I have set up, what I have, I want to make sure that I'm still consistent with what I was doing before. Okay, so that's it in terms of weight and blood pressure. But what I did notice is that I do feel happier these days. I feel not just happy, but I feel more joy. And I don't think it's as of lately, but as of like throughout this year, I have been feeling really good. Maybe it comes with the age, but right now in my life, if there's anything disrupting, like if there's any kind of hindrance to my happiness, to my kids' happiness, just to my family happiness, I try to make sure it's taken care of. Make sure that is not something that is consistently in my life. Or if I sense any kind of negativity from friends, from family, from whatever have you, I try to address it then and there so that they know exactly how I feel. I don't want to kind of like assume that this person know that they hurt me, but I don't communicate that with them. No, I go directly to you and I'll tell you so and so that you did was very hurtful to me, and then you can marinate that information however you choose to. But I noticed that me doing that more often than not is getting me to a place where I don't really carry too much negativity around me, and because of that, like, really, I feel a lot more joy in my life. And I like that. Last year was crazy for me. Last year was really, I had a lot going on last year. And getting into this year, I prayed about it. I asked God to please, please put that behind me. That this year I want it to be nothing but just positive outlook. And I'm happy to report halfway, more than, we're in July now, going to August, more than halfway into the year, it has been amazing. It has been the best year so far, and I pray that it continues. So it's funny that I feel like the weight thing is kind of not going too great right now, but my general mood is just kind of at peace, happiness, just, I don't know. And it has nothing to do with finances. It's just generally like my mind, my spirit, I feel good and I want to continue that. And it'll be great if all around, if the weight, if the blood pressure, if the feeling and everything, we're all going in a positive direction. The good news is that I can control the weight. I have a control over that. So I'm going to get back on that wagon again. And you guys who are doing this with me, I hope that you are doing much better than I am when it comes to the weight thing. When I first started this whole journey, the plan wasn't really the weight. My primary purpose for starting this whole thing was to reduce the blood pressure. And I feel like the blood pressure is down, and it has to do with how I'm feeling. Because if it was really being driven solely by the weight, I feel like my blood pressure will be quite high, because I know that I've gained. I don't know how much I've gained, but I know that I have gained. So I'm glad that is also driven by my mood. I'm not stressing out over anything right now. So I'm so thankful to God for that, and I want that to continue. But definitely I want to make sure that Chinelo, because my channel, I'm recording. So I want to make sure that I keep up with the with the good feeling, with the good vibes, and also with the weight loss. And if you guys can tell, my skin feels so dry right now. I've been suffering from acne. I have been suffering from acne since I had Chinelo. This is actually the best my face has looked since the whole acne situation. But I I started noticing like little fuzz of hair on my neck. So what I did is that the hair removing lotion that I use for my armpits, I don't know, that was such a dumb decision on my part, but I have learned from it. The hair cream removal, the hair removal cream that I use for my armpits, I try to use that on my neck, and it burns me so bad. My neck is completely discolored. So now I'm keeping my face bare for a long time. At least if I carry my face like this to work, everybody will be asking me if I'm okay. I don't want to carry it like this. I'm going to put makeup for work and for occasions and things like that. But in the meantime, I want to keep my face bare and see the burn on the neck will go away. And also I did have some close to my mouth area. I don't know if you guys can see that. I do use my phone to record, so the image that you see might not be as sharp as it should, but I did suffer some burn around my lips area. Is that hair thing that I use on my neck, and a little bit around my face, and it just did not work out very well. So I will never do that again. In the meantime, I want my face to heal. I don't want to do any more crazy procedure on my face, because I feel like my face has been through a lot with all the extra treatments that I have tried. Everything for acne, everything except for the tablets that you're supposed to take. Accutane, I believe it's called. I have not tried that yet. I'm not in a rush to try that. So I'm just using like a gentle cleanser on my face, and I'm using bio oil now to see if the face will clear up. But in the meantime, it will be bare. And yeah, before I'll apologize for the face, but I don't want to make any apologies for it. It is what it is. You know, we all have days like this. Anyway, so yeah. What was I saying? I don't know how we got to the acne. But yeah, I wanted to report that I'm back on track now. God help me. This whole weight thing is not really easy at all. But thank goodness that the blood pressure is going in a positive direction. It remains in a positive direction. That was the one that really struck me then. That's the one I wanted to like fix then immediately, and I'm glad that that one is going well. But the weight is a struggle, I remember when I was in my 20s, if I decide that I want to lose weight today, like within the week, that weight is gone. But now, after 3 kids in my 30s, weight loss is such a struggle. It's not easy at all. And those of you guys who have it easy, just thank your heavens, because it has been quite the struggle in my 30s now. And if you're able to maintain your weight transitioning from your 20s to your 30s, that is fantastic, because the older you get, the more of a challenge this whole weight loss thing becomes. But it's something that is completely doable. It's something that can be achieved in Igbo, and I think it's just generalized, like a proverb, right? It's not really a proverb. Something that the aunts or the uncles will tell you. If you tell them you cannot do something, they will ask you, those people who are doing it, do they have 2 heads? Those people who are losing that weight, those multiple people that you see losing the weight, do they have 2 heads? They don't have 2 heads. They're doing it. They are doing it. If they can do it, so can you. So I have to constantly remind myself, if people are able to achieve it, so can I. Meanwhile, I just saw my sister-in-law the other day, you know, in LA. I introduced you guys to her, Angel Creations, Obe Lolo. So I saw her after over a year. I've not seen her. And I tell you guys, no joke, she has lost 80 pounds. 80 pounds in less than a year. I was just looking at her like, what? Yes, she lost that much. So my goal is not even to go near that. My goal is to I don't know, just keep the blood pressure good and weight loss, eat healthy, and see where that takes me. But I do want to lose weight, because I feel really heavy right now. I feel very heavy. So excuse me, guys, we'll get back on the plan. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I will be seeing you guys soon.